We're back for another episode and another deep dive. Let's get ready.
Okay, so today we're diving into something that's already shaking up the real estate world. Predictive AI. Like, imagine being able to pinpoint the hottest neighborhoods 5 years down the road.
Right.
Or knowing the real value of a property before anyone else catches on. That's the power we're talking about today.
It is, and it's relevant for everyone, not just the real estate pros.
Absolutely. Whether you're buying your first home, thinking about investing,
Yeah.
or just want to be ahead of the game, understanding predictive AI in real estate can give you a real advantage.
Exactly. At its core, it's about harnessing artificial intelligence to sift through mountains of data and find those patterns that humans might miss, then using those insights to make predictions about the future of the market.
So we're not talking about AI designing homes or creating those virtual tours.
Yeah.
That's more like generative AI, and that's a whole other deep dive.
Exactly.
Today, we're focused on forecasting market trends, identifying those hidden opportunities, and really assessing risk in ways we couldn't before.
It's already happening, you know. A lot of people have heard of Zillow's Zestimates.
Oh, yeah.
That's a great example. They use algorithms, like regression analysis and machine learning to crunch millions of data points to estimate a home's value.
Right, and those estimates might not always be perfect,
Of course not.
but they give you a pretty good snapshot of a property's worth. And the more data the AI gets, the more accurate those estimates become.
It learns over time.
Exactly, it learns. But Zillow is just one example. Predictive AI is changing how real estate professionals analyze entire markets.
Yeah, think about it. We used to rely so much on gut feelings and limited data. Now we've got AI that can process information on a scale we couldn't even imagine.
It's a complete game changer.
Love
We're
that.
talking property listings, economic indicators, even social media.
It's all in there.
It's all part of the equation now. Instead of just looking at what sold last month, AI can factor in employment trends, new development projects, even what people are saying about a neighborhood online.
It paints a much more complete picture.
Exactly. And that kind of comprehensive analysis is incredibly powerful, especially in a market as volatile as real estate. In fact, I was reading some Deloitte research that said over half of corporate real estate pros believe AI can give them more precise property valuations.
That's huge.
Huge.
When you're talking about making informed decisions.
It really feels like AI is taking some of the guesswork out of what used to be very intuition-based decisions.
100%.
But it's not just about numbers, right?
Right.
AI is getting really good at understanding what people want in a property.
Personalization is key. Remember those old property search filters? So broad they were practically useless. AI is changing all that.
Well, I remember those.
Yeah, you'd put in 2 bedrooms and get everything from tiny apartments to massive mansions.
Exactly. Now, AI is using algorithms like collaborative filtering, which analyzes your past behavior, compares it to other users with similar tastes, and then suggests properties that actually align with what you're looking for.
So if you're browsing for modern lofts with open kitchens, the algorithm picks up on that and suggests similar properties, not just every 2-bedroom within a 5-mile radius.
It's like having a personal real estate agent in your pocket, one that knows exactly what you want.
And these popular real estate apps are getting really good at it. The recommendations are incredibly tailored these days.
I've noticed that.
Yeah, it's amazing. The whole search process becomes more efficient, less overwhelming.
Yeah.
You see a curated selection instead of sifting through hundreds of listings that aren't relevant.
Absolutely saves so much time. But let's shift gears a bit and talk about what this all means for investors, because honestly, predictive AI seems like a game changer for them too.
Absolutely. It takes the guesswork out of trying to chase the latest hype or relying on outdated information. You can actually use AI to analyze market trends, economic indicators, even demographic shifts, and predict which areas are going to appreciate the most.
So you can identify those up-and-coming neighborhoods before they become trendy.
Exactly. You get in early, potentially see much bigger returns. A great example is Lennar, a major home builder. They used AI to identify climate-resilient areas for investment.
So they're not just looking at what's hot now.
Yep.
They're also considering long-term factors like climate change and how that's going to impact property values.
It's a really forward-thinking approach, using AI to gain a deeper understanding of future market potential.
It's incredible. It seems like with predictive AI, investors can move from gut feelings to data-driven decisions,
Exactly.
minimize risk, and potentially maximize returns.
That's the power of it.
It's powerful stuff. But let's be realistic. AI isn't a crystal ball.
No, it's not.
There are limitations to what it can predict.
Of course, AI can analyze trends,
Right.
make predictions based on what it knows, but unexpected events, those black swan events, those are impossible to predict.
Like a global pandemic, no one saw that coming.
Exactly. Even the most sophisticated AI couldn't have predicted that.
So I guess what you're saying is human judgment, common sense, those things still play a role in real estate, even with all these advancements in AI.
Absolutely. AI is a tool, a powerful one, but just a tool. It's not a replacement for human expertise and critical thinking.
So speaking of expertise, what are some actionable takeaways for real estate professionals? How can they actually use predictive AI to their advantage?
They need to embrace the technology. There are amazing platforms and tools available that can help them analyze market trends,
Right.
identify investment opportunities. Some can even automate tasks like property management. It's about staying ahead of the curve, understanding how AI can enhance their existing skills and knowledge.
So realtors need to be AI savvy, but also retain their human touch and critical thinking skills.
Exactly. AI can provide those insights, but it's still up to the professional to interpret those insights,
Right.
make informed decisions based on their experience and knowledge of the local market.
And of course, that ability to connect with clients on a personal level.
Absolutely. It's about finding that right balance between technology and human intuition.
I think it's safe to say that the real estate industry is on the cusp of a major transformation.
I think so too.
And those who embrace these advancements,
Mm-hmm.
they're the ones who are going to thrive.
I completely agree. The future of real estate is being shaped by AI,
Absolutely.
and it's an exciting time to be a part of it.
It really is.
And one area where we're really seeing that transformation is property management. Think about all the tasks involved, from tracking listings to managing applications, handling those maintenance requests.
Right.
It can be a real headache.
Oh, tell me about it. I've got friends who are landlords. They tell me horror stories. It's so time consuming.
Yeah.
And there's so much room for error, which can end up costing a lot of money.
Exactly. And AI is already stepping in to streamline a lot of those processes. AI-powered platforms, they can automate tasks, like scheduling those property viewings, sending out rent reminders. Some can even screen tenants.
So instead of spending hours on paperwork, chasing down leads, property managers can actually focus on the bigger picture, building relationships with tenants,
Right.
making sure those properties are generating income.
It frees up time and energy for the things that really matter. It's a win-win for both the property managers and the tenants. And of course, with AI handling all that data, you're less likely to have those costly errors, those oversights that can really hurt.
It's like having an extra set of eyes, but these eyes never get tired, never miss a detail.
Exactly.
Speaking of details, I'm really curious about how AI is being used for fraud detection, compliance in real estate. That seems like a really crucial area.
It is, especially when you consider all those documents involved in real estate transactions, leases, loan applications, property appraisals. There's so much room for error.
Right.
And unfortunately, sometimes intentional manipulation.
Yikes. So how does AI help with that?
AI can analyze all those documents. It can compare data points, flag inconsistencies, any potential red flags that might indicate fraud. It's really useful for things like mortgage approvals, where making sure those property values, income verification, all that's accurate is super important.
It's like having an AI detective.
Yeah.
Just making sure everything is legit and above board.
Keeping everyone honest.
That adds a whole new layer of security and trust to the process.
It does. And as we see more and more AI-generated content in real estate, those AI-created property photos, the descriptions,
Right.
this kind of fraud detection becomes even more important.
Because if AI can create realistic images, even write compelling marketing copy, how can we be sure what's real and what's not?
That's the challenge. It's like an AI arms race almost. AI creating content and then AI policing that content. But ultimately, it's all about using technology to increase transparency and accountability in the market.
That's reassuring. Because with so much information out there, it's really hard to know what to trust.
It is. And that's why it's so important to stay informed about how AI is being used in real estate. The more you understand the technology, the better equipped you'll be to navigate this evolving landscape.
Knowledge is power.
Yeah.
But let's bring this back to the everyday person, those of us who aren't real estate professionals. How is AI changing the way we buy and sell homes?
Well, as we touched on earlier, AI is making the property search so much more personalized and efficient. You don't have to endlessly scroll through those listings.
Right.
AI-powered search engines, they analyze your preferences, your budget, even your lifestyle. They actually suggest properties you'll love.
It's like having a personal shopper, but for real estate.
Exactly. And it's not just about finding any property. It's about finding the right property for you, the one that ticks all the boxes.
And maybe even some boxes you didn't realize you had. Speaking of finding the right property, I'm curious about how AI can help with real estate investing. Is it as simple as just asking an AI to tell you which properties to buy?
Not quite that simple, but AI can be a fantastic tool for portfolio optimization. It analyzes your investment goals, your risk tolerance, market conditions, and then it suggests the best properties to add to your portfolio.
So instead of just relying on instinct, gut feeling, following the latest trends, you can use AI to make data-driven decisions.
Exactly. You can diversify your holdings, identify undervalued properties, even predict which markets are likely to see the biggest growth. It's like having a financial advisor who specializes in real estate.
That's incredible.
And as AI technology continues to evolve, these capabilities will only get more sophisticated and powerful. It really makes you wonder where it's all heading. How is AI going to reshape the real estate industry in the coming years?
That's a great question. I mean, we've already seen how AI is changing everything from property searches to investment decisions.
Yeah.
What about the future of living itself? How's AI going to change how we interact with our homes, with our communities?
That's where things get really fascinating. Imagine AI-powered smart homes that anticipate your needs, adjust the temperature, lighting automatically, maybe even order groceries when you're running low.
It sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. Are we really that far away from this becoming a reality?
Not as far as you might think. A lot of these technologies are already being developed and tested. And as AI continues to evolve, the possibilities really are limitless.
It's pretty exciting to think about and a little mind-boggling. What about the sustainability aspect? We talked about how AI can help with energy efficiency, but it seems like there's even more potential there.
Absolutely. The real estate industry has a massive environmental footprint. We can't ignore that. AI can play a key role in creating a more sustainable future for the industry as a whole.
Okay. It's clear that AI is already transforming the real estate industry in such profound ways, and this is just the beginning.
It really is a fascinating time to be following this space. The innovations are happening at such a rapid pace. It's amazing.
And for anyone who's feeling a little overwhelmed by all this talk of AI, just remember, it's ultimately about empowering people. Whether you're a realtor, an investor, or just someone looking for a new home, AI can provide the tools and the insights you need to make smarter decisions, achieve your goals.
It's about harnessing the power of this technology to make the entire real estate experience more efficient, more transparent, more personalized for everyone.
All right, so we've covered a lot of ground. We talked about how AI is changing the way we find properties, how we make investments, even how we manage those properties. But now let's get into something really important, sustainability. Because as cool as all these AI advancements are, we can't ignore the environmental impact of the real estate industry, right?
Absolutely. You know, the real estate sector contributes a significant portion to global carbon emissions. We're talking almost 40% annually.
40%? Wow, that's a huge chunk.
It is. So finding ways to make this industry more sustainable is absolutely essential.
So how does AI fit into all of this? How can it help us create a more eco-friendly approach to real estate?
Well, AI can be a really powerful tool for reducing that environmental footprint. For starters, it can really change how we design and construct buildings. Imagine AI analyzing climate data, energy consumption patterns, even material usage. It can use all that information to help architects and developers create buildings that are more energy efficient from the ground up.
So instead of just designing a building that looks good,
Right.
AI can help design one that's good for the planet.
Exactly. Sustainability is baked into the design process from the very beginning. We can create buildings that are beautiful, functional, and environmentally responsible.
Makes sense. But it's not just about new construction, right? What about all the existing buildings that are already out there?
That's a great point. AI can play a big role there too. Think about AI-powered building management systems. These systems can monitor and control things like heating, ventilation, lighting, all in real time.
So instead of having the AC blasting in an empty office building all night,
Right.
AI can adjust those systems based on occupancy and weather conditions.
Exactly. Saves a ton of energy. And it gets even better. These smart systems can also detect potential issues like leaks or faulty equipment. That means you can do proactive maintenance, prevent bigger problems, avoid those costly repairs down the road.
It's like having a doctor for your building, constantly checking its vital signs, making sure everything's running smoothly.
I love that analogy. And it's not just about individual buildings. AI can even create these energy sharing platforms for entire communities.
Whoa, energy sharing platforms. That sounds futuristic. How did that work?
Well, imagine a neighborhood where homes with solar panels can share their excess energy with neighbors who need it. AI would manage that sharing process, making sure everything's balanced. That reduces reliance on the traditional power grid.
It's like creating a mini power grid for the whole neighborhood, all managed by AI.
Exactly, and it's super efficient. It reduces the need for expensive energy storage solutions, ultimately creates a more sustainable energy system for everyone.
It's amazing how AI can connect people and resources in ways we never even imagined. But how does this impact individuals? Can AI help people make more eco-friendly choices in their own homes?
Absolutely. Think about tenant apps that provide real-time feedback on energy and water usage.
Okay.
You can see exactly how much you're using, maybe get some tips on how to conserve. It's like having a sustainability coach right on your phone.
I like that, a personal sustainability coach.
Yep.
Little nudges to be more mindful.
Exactly. And AI can go even further by personalizing those recommendations for eco-friendly home improvements. Maybe suggest energy-efficient appliances, solar panels, water-saving fixtures, all tailored to your needs and your budget.
So helpful. Takes the guesswork out of going green, makes it much easier to make those positive changes.
And we're really just scratching the surface here. The potential of AI for sustainability is huge. We're just starting to explore all the possibilities.
It's really exciting to think about. As AI technology continues to advance, I'm confident we'll see even more innovative solutions for a more sustainable world. This whole deep dive into AI in real estate has been eye-opening. We've covered so much, from finding the perfect property to creating more sustainable communities, all powered by AI.
It really is a transformative technology.
Absolutely. And it's clear that it's already changing the industry in some really profound ways.
It's been a pleasure exploring all these ideas with you.
Likewise. And to everyone listening, I hope this has given you a glimpse into the incredible potential of AI in real estate. This is something that has the potential to completely change how you operate.
Right.
As real estate professionals, how you market yourself,
Absolutely.
and the kinds of unique services that you can offer to your clients.
We're talking about moving beyond just gut feelings and hunches
Right.
into a world of data-driven decisions.
Yeah, these are not just, interesting things to think about.
No.
They're actionable strategies that can give you a serious edge in this market.
For sure.
So, okay, I think everyone's probably familiar with Zillow's estimates.
Yeah.
Love them or hate them.
Right.
That's a prime example of AI in action, right?
Absolutely.
Analyzing mountains of data to estimate property values.
Exactly. And you know what? Zillow is just the tip of the iceberg. So think about the implications for you.
Okay, yeah.
Imagine you're marketing yourself as the agent who uses these cutting-edge AI tools to get clients the most accurate property valuations.
Right.
I mean, that's a powerful selling point.
Especially in a competitive market.
Oh, absolutely.
You're not just selling a house.
Right.
You're selling expertise
Exactly.
and a data-driven approach.
100%. AI is like totally changing the game
I'm ready.
with this idea of hyper-personalization. So think about algorithms that can analyze your client's browsing history,
Right.
their stated preferences,
Right?
even compare them to similar users
Wow.
to recommend properties that truly align with their needs.
Huh.
It's like having a personal real estate agent in their pocket.
So you can position yourself as like the agent who offers this AI-powered property matchmaker service.
Precisely.
That's a really good point.
Clients get these highly curated recommendations.
Mm-hmm.
That saves them time and effort.
Right.
And then you get to show off how tech-savvy you are.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And this isn't just about like finding any property.
No.
It's about finding the right property.
Right.
Faster, more efficiently.
100%.
Okay, so let's shift gears a little bit and talk about investors because predictive AI is a game changer for them as well.
Oh, huge. Huge.
This is not about just like chasing hype.
Well, no.
This is about using AI to analyze market trends,
Yes.
economic indicators, even demographic shifts
Right.
to predict areas of high appreciation.
Exactly.
It's about finding those hidden gems,
Yeah.
those up-and-coming neighborhoods before they hit the mainstream.
Before everybody else knows about them.
Exactly. Imagine being able to offer a service specifically for property investors, using these AI-powered predictive tools to help them make really data-driven decisions.
It's brilliant.
You become like the go-to expert
Absolutely.
for savvy investors
Yes.
who are looking to maximize their returns.
100%. You're not just selling properties at that point.
No.
You're selling insights
Right.
and expertise.
Yeah. Okay. That's a level of expertise that most realtors just don't offer.
Most definitely not. You're positioning yourself as that trusted advisor.
Right.
Someone who's not just focused on closing the deal, but on ensuring the client's long-term satisfaction and success.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay, so let's dive into property management, which is an area that I think often gets overlooked,
Yeah.
but it's ripe for disruption.
Absolutely.
AI is streamlining even this complex world, automating tasks
Right.
and freeing up property managers to focus on what really matters.
Yeah.
Building relationships, making strategic decisions.
Exactly. Think about all the time-consuming tasks that AI can handle. Oh, yeah. I mean, things like scheduling property viewings, sending rent reminders,
Right.
screening tenants, even flagging potential maintenance issues before they become huge problems.
That's a huge value proposition
Absolutely.
for both property managers
Right.
and their clients.
Goes 100%.
Imagine marketing yourself as the tech-savvy property manager,
Right.
offering these streamlined and efficient services powered by AI.
It's a great niche.
You're not just managing properties.
Right.
You're optimizing them for efficiency and profitability.
Exactly. And think about the peace of mind you're offering.
Oh, yeah.
Landlords know their properties are being looked after proactively.
Right.
Tenants appreciate the seamless
Yeah.
and responsive service.
It's a win-win
Absolutely.
for everyone involved.
Totally.
And speaking of wins, let's not forget about the security aspect.
Oh, yeah, that's huge.
AI adds this crucial layer of protection to real estate transactions. Analyzing documents,
Right.
flagging inconsistencies,
Yep.
helping to identify potential fraud.
Exactly. And this is especially crucial these days
Totally.
with, scams,
Oh, yeah.
fraudulent activities on the rise.
Right, right. Imagine being able to offer clients a service that not only helps them, find the perfect property, but also safeguards their investment and their personal information.
Right.
That's a level of trust and security that's invaluable.
It is. It's about going beyond just being a realtor. You
Right.
become a true advocate for your clients,
Yeah.
protecting their interests every step of the way.
Okay, we've covered a lot of ground here.
We have.
So for our listeners out there who are maybe feeling a bit overwhelmed by all this talk of AI,
Yeah.
what's a good first step they can take to start incorporating it into their businesses?
I think the key is to start small
Okay.
and focus on one area
Right.
where AI can make a real difference.
Okay.
Don't try to do everything at once.
Right.
Really identify your strengths and your passions. What areas of real estate excite you the most?
Okay.
Once you have that figured out, then you can explore how AI can enhance your services in that specific area.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's really good advice. So, for example, if you're passionate about working with first-time home buyers,
Okay.
you could focus on becoming an expert in these AI-powered property search platforms.
Absolutely.
Learn how to use those tools to create these super personalized recommendations for your clients.
Yeah.
Finding them homes that they might not have even known existed.
Exactly.
Right.
Or if you're more interested in the investment side of things,
Okay.
dive into the world of predictive analytics. Learn how to use AI to identify undervalued properties,
Right.
forecast market trends, become the go-to resource for investors who
Yeah.
are looking for those data-driven insights.
Yeah, it's all about finding your niche
Exactly.
and then using AI to become the absolute best in that space.
100%. And remember, AI is constantly evolving.
Oh, for sure.
So continuous learning is essential.
Okay.
Stay up to date on the latest advancements by subscribing to industry newsletters, attending conferences, and connecting with other tech-savvy real estate professionals.
Yeah. It's like you said earlier, this is just the beginning.
It is.
Yeah.
It's exciting to see how AI is being used to address some of the biggest challenges
Yeah.
facing our industry and our planet.
Absolutely. But like with any new technology, there are also potential downsides to consider.
Yeah, that's true.
Some people worry that AI could lead to job displacement in the real estate sector.
That's a valid concern,
Yeah.
and it's important to acknowledge it.
For sure.
But I believe that AI will ultimately create more opportunities than it eliminates.
Interesting.
It'll free us up from those tedious tasks, allowing us to focus on higher value activities that require human expertise and interaction.
Like building relationships.
Yeah.
Providing that personalized guidance. Those are things that AI can't replace.
Exactly. I think the real estate professionals who will thrive in the age of AI are those who embrace it as a tool to augment their skills and provide even better service to their clients.
So it's not about being replaced by AI. It's about using AI to become even better
Exactly.
at what we do.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
So as we wrap up our deep dive into AI in real estate, what are some key takeaways for our listeners?
I think the biggest takeaway is that AI is not some futuristic concept.
No.
It's here now.
It is.
And it's already transforming the real estate industry in these really profound ways.
Whether you're an agent, a broker, a property manager, an investor, a buyer, or a seller, it's important to remember that AI is a tool.
Right?
It's up to us to use it ethically and responsibly
For sure.
to ensure that it benefits everyone.
That's a really great point. So here's a final thought-provoking question for our listeners.
Yeah.
How can you use AI to make a positive impact on your business, your community, and the world around you?
The possibilities are endless.
Yeah.
And the future is exciting.
I agree.
So let's dive in and explore together.
Thanks for joining us in this deep dive into the world of AI in real estate. Until next time, keep learning, keep innovating, and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible.
That's it for this episode. If you've enjoyed today's deep dive, don't forget to hit the follow or subscribe button. Until the next episode, keep innovating, keep growing, and keep marketing deeply.